How to make Aloo Paratha. Ingredients of Aloo Paratha. For paratha dough, 2 cups whole wheat flour, 1.25 cups water, 1 teaspoon oil, salt as required. For aloo stuffing, 3 potatoes large, 2 green chilies plus 1 2-inch ginger crushed together, 1/2 teaspoon cumin powder, 1 teaspoon garam masala powder, 1/4 teaspoon chaat masala powder, 1/4 teaspoon amchur, 1 teaspoon lemon juice, salt, 3 tablespoons butter or oil for frying paratha. How to make Aloo Paratha. Making potato. Stuffing 1. First, boil or steam 4 medium-sized potatoes in a pressure cooker, steamer, or electric cooker. Add enough water in a 2-liter pressure cooker or pan to just barely cover the potatoes. For cooking in a pressure cooker. On a medium heat, cook the potatoes in water for 3 to 4 whistles. When the pressure settles down naturally, remove the lid and drain the water very well. Allow the potatoes to cool enough to handle and then peel them. For cooking in a pan. Cover the pan and cook potatoes in water till fork tender. For this method, it helps to peel the potatoes and chop them in 2-inch cubes before boiling, because they will cook faster than whole potatoes. Using a colander, drain all the water and allow the potatoes to cool. 2. If you haven't done so yet, peel and chop the warm potatoes. Then mash the potatoes with a potato masher. If you don't have a potato masher, use a box grater to grate them, and then mash the potatoes with a fork. 3. The potatoes should be mashed very well with no lumps, chunks, or bits. Any lumps in the mix will cause the stuffing to leak out of the dough when rolling. 4. Now add the following ingredients, feeling free to vary the spices as you like. 1/2 to 1 teaspoon finely chopped green chilies, 1 to 2 green chilies, or serrano peppers, 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon Punjabi garam masala powder, or garam masala powder, 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon Kashmiri red chili powder or cayenne pepper or paprika, optional, 1/2 to 1 teaspoon dry mango powder, amchur powder, or use lemon juice. Instead, salt according to your taste. 5. With a spoon, thoroughly mix the ground spices and green chilies into the mashed potatoes to get an even mixture. Set the prepared aloo stuffing aside. Do check the taste of the spiced mashed potato stuffing, adjusting the salt, red chili powder, or dry mango powder if needed. Making the dough for paratha. 1. In a separate bowl, add 2 cups whole wheat flour, atta. Make a well in the center. Add 1/2 teaspoon salt, or to taste, 1 tablespoon oil or ghee, and roughly 1/3 to 1/2 cup water. Note: be sure to add the water in portions as you go on mixing and kneading the dough. Do not all of the water at once. 2. Bring the mixture together and knead into a smooth, soft dough for 8 to 10 minutes. Add more water if needed. Cover and keep the dough aside, letting it rest for 20 to 30 minutes. Stuffing and cooking the parathas. Stuffing the flatbread. Option 1. The double disc method. Pinch 2 small balls from the dough. Flatten them and dust with whole wheat flour. With a rolling pin, roll them into rounds roughly 4 to 5 inches in diameter. Try making both the discs the same size. On one of the discs, place the potato stuffing in the center, keeping about 1 inch empty space from the sides. Gently place the second circle on top. Press and seal the edges with your fingertips. If you are not able to seal the edges, then brush or spread some water on the edges and then seal. Dust some flour on the stuffed aloo paratha and start rolling. Roll the paratha into a round about 7 to 8 inches in diameter, or about the size of a normal roti or chapati. Option 2. The dumpling method. Pinch off a medium ball of dough. Roll it between your palms and lightly flatten it. Dust with some flour and roll to a circle about 5 to 5.5 inches diameter. Place the potato stuffing in the center, keeping about 2 to 2.5 inches of space from the sides. Take the edge and start pleating, joining the pleats in the center. When all of the pleats are joined together, it should look like a Chinese dumpling. Be sure to pinch the pleats together very well so the filling doesn't leak out while rolling. Press the joined top portion slightly downward to flatten it a bit. Sprinkle some flour and roll this version of stuffed paratha to about the same size as that of a chapati or roti. If some of the filling comes out, then just take a small piece of dough and cover the gap. Roll, trying to create the same thickness throughout, as you would a pie dough. Avoid keeping the edges thick. Option 3. Roast aloo paratha. On a hot tawa, skillet, or griddle, place the rolled paratha. The tawa should be quite hot. Cooking parathas at a low flame will harden them. Ideally, the finished parathas are crisp as well as soft. For a thick-bottomed heavy tawa, keep the flame to medium-high or high. For a medium or thin-bottomed tawa, keep the flame to medium-low to medium. When the base is partly cooked, flip the paratha using a spatula. You will see some air pockets on this side. Spread some ghee or a neutral-flavored oil, the sunflower, on the partly cooked part. Flip again, and you will see nice golden blisters on the second side. To clarify, the side which has been spread with ghee will be on the bottom. This side has to be cooked more than the previous side. Spread some ghee on the second side facing you. A well-made and well-roasted aloo paratha will always puff up when roasting. Flip again, once or twice till both sides are cooked properly, with crisp brown spots. You should also press the aloo paratha edges down with a spatula or spoon so that they are fried well. Repeat, making all parathas this way. It is time to eat now. You can also serve the aloo paratha directly from the tawa, skillet.